Welcome everybody to the show.
There he
it's
is.
HungerFF, everybody.
Hunger, how are you, man? I'm so sorry to hear about the injury. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling actually, I had always said that if this ever happened to me, that I would rather be left dead on the table. And I actually feel I'm okay.
Wow. So you kind of anticipated an injury like this could take place.
Oh yeah. And this, for all things considered, the fact that it happened the way that it happened, it wasn't really like, I had, yes, always assumed kind of an injury would eventually catch up with me sometime.
Well,
but it didn't happen in like the traditional sense, I guess. So
now I see your shirt says gay and tired. Are those both still accurate?
Yeah, they're still accurate. Yeah.
I would assume it would happen during a scene, but what happened? It sounds like it was just a total fluke accident from what I'm hearing.
So I was getting ready to film a scene, and I was cleaning out, like douching in the shower, like getting rid of I have like a shower shot nozzle. It hooks up, every gay man has one. So it's like I was cleaning out.
So hold on, no, I want to go back. You're using so you're cleaning. What are you using?
It's called a shower shot nozzle. It's like it hooks on.
Oh, it's like a power. It's a power. It has like a strong stream.
It's as good. It's like, so it's either as strong as your water pressure is in your bathroom, or I have a pressure regulator.
You can set it. So was it going pretty high pressure?
No, I'm like super methodical and OCD about like low pressure, like the less water, the better.
Yeah.
So like I've been douching my ass for 20 years. Like I know better. So like I just happened to push it in at like the wrong angle.
Wow.
Holy.
And then I felt this pop. And I was like, what the fuck? And I immediately knew what I did. And I was like, fuck. And so like I stood up, and as soon as I stood up, I started getting pain in my stomach.
Oh no.
And I was like, God damn it, fuck. And so like I thought it was like cold shower, come out of my room, take a Xanax. My best friend was there. He was with me.
Your first thought wasn't see the doctor, man?
My first thought was take a Xanax and calm down. Yeah. So,
oh man, okay, that's true. I mean, that's fair too.
Yeah. So I was like, because I tend to overreact sometimes, and this isn't the first time that I've had like a scare, a panic, a scare. So my friend was there. He's like, listen, he's like, calm down, 30 minutes, lay down. If it's not bad, it's not better in 30 minutes, I'll take you to the hospital.
Good. He
left to go to work, did something at work really quick. And I texted him, I said, you got to come back now. I'm like, it's really bad. And I could barely like breathe. And
oh no.
And so I went to the hospital, and I took an Uber there. And then this woman who last year, I don't know if you guys knew this.
Oh, you had to take an Uber? Your friend never made it back?
He wasn't going to make it back in time. Like
shit.
I was like, I'm taking an Uber. I'm like, I can't wait. So
that must have been excruciating, just waiting for the Uber to arrive.
Waiting for the Uber to arrive, and then like every time, like we passed one hospital on the way, and I said, just pull over here. Like this is the one I want to go to. I was like, just take me here. So it was pretty rough, and then I got diagnosed with diverticulitis last year, which was like a genetic condition that I got from my dad's side, and so I had.
What is it?
It's a intestinal or it's a GI disease where it's totally unrelated to play or anything like that. It's just a GI disease basically that you can inherit from your family.
Huh. And do you think that compromised the integrity of your intestine? What should is it colon intestines? What was it that got?
Well, it's a colon / it's a gastroenterological disease, and basically what happens is you can't eat nuts, seeds, anything.
Wow! But so where was the injury? Was it in your colon or your intestines? Or
my sigmoid colon. So I had like the nozzle far enough inside myself that like when I moved it, it just poked. But I was really lucky again, and so I've always said this is my worst nightmare, right? This is like my biggest fear. Like I never ever wanted to go through this. I started my own podcast recently, and I talked about this in one of my episodes where I said, I didn't ever want to go through a fisting injury, to jinx myself. But it actually perforated through the 20% of the wall that is connective tissue and not tissue that would have bled into the rest of my organ system.
So it wasn't a full like.
It was a full perforation, but into the fat tissue, not into the into the bloodstream.
Okay. So it's
So-
somewhat fortunate in that.
It was a 20% chance that I would have hit something less serious, or 80% chance it would have been life-threatening. Like it would have killed me if I had waited for my friend to come pick me up.
Yeah.
And so I won't be fisting for at least like 6 months. So
So, by the way, this is the sigmoid colon, so it's right here. So you were in there pretty deep there, Hunger, with the nozzle.
I mean, like what I was told when he pulled me apart, my surgeon's amazing. My surgeon's like a really good guy. Like he's super sweet. He told me that he's never seen insides laid out the way that mine are ever in his life.
That's
You are the
I
best.
don't. Is that a like? How does that make you feel? Is that a compliment? Is that
He told me I was a zebra amongst horses.
man? I mean, that's kind of complimentary, isn't it?
Totally. Like extra decorated and perfect.
Like zebras are beautiful
Yeah.
and they're exotic.
They've got the stripes.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, I looked and he's like, well, that's why he can do what he can do. So he's like,
King.
So I wonder if the surgery was easier on him, if he or if it did he say? I wonder how that affected the surgery with the because you have special qualities for sure.
Well, he said he didn't have to take out a lot. So what my biggest fear was to have a bag, which is like where they do the resection. And so that's what I have now. And so it's a temporary 2-month thing. So it's like,
I hope that clears up for you.
Well, I do too. I don't want to. My older sister and I have the same. She has diverticulitis. I have diverticulitis. She just had to have her whole colon removed.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, this was just like 2 weeks ago, and so it's like, it's my sister and I are both. We're just like she's kind of telling me what I need to prepare for. Blah blah blah. It's like, but it's pretty. It's pretty. It sucks. I mean, this is what I will say though, that like it's been my number one fear for like my entire life to have this happen to me, and I'm handling it like way better than I thought I would.
That's good. That's good.
It sort of hurts to laugh, and so I'm trying not to laugh too much. Because they did cut me. They cut me from underneath my belly button down to my groin, basically.
Oh wow. So you have a hole. You have an incision on your whole front side.
Yeah, on my front side.
Whoa.
And they shaved almost my entire chest, which I'm really more upset about that.
It'll grow back. But will your colon grow back? Are you going to be able to perform again?
So he told me, because he knew so this is kind of a crazy thing. So this surgeon that I met, I've been trying to get connected with him for a long time. And just because I knew he's like forward thinking and he's pro fisting and he's like pro kink and whatever.
Pro
So
what?
I've been-
Pink?
Pro kink.
Oh,
Pro
kink.
kink. Pro kink, yeah. So I've been trying to meet up with him for a long time and never gotten a chance to meet him. But when I was in the hospital for diverticulitis last year, they were gonna do a resectioning on me at that point. And he actually heard about the resectioning that was going to happen to me and came into a hospital he didn't work at to stop it from happening because and so he stopped the surgery, got me treated with IV antibiotics, took me on as his patient just because he wanted to like get to know me or get to work with me. And so that was pretty cool. And so he told me that normally what they would do is they take a resectioning, like if your colon is like this, right? It's like whatever, where they could take it apart, that then they would put you back together like this, like that there would be like it would be at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So then if you're trying to get it fisted at that point, then there's
As a stop.
there's a stop. And so he told me he's going to do his best to put me back together like that.
Wow.
So like, to put me back together in a way that it's not going to affect.
Oh man, you better be careful.
Oh, I know. And
If you're going, I know you love it so much. You're gonna go back. I know that about
Well,
you.
I have a quick
You
question.
got to be careful, man. Because like you said, it could be life threatening next time.
He
Yeah, I
said he
know.
was going back in 6 months, right? Did I hear that right?
Well, I'm going back into, well, I mean, I can't fist for 6 to 8 weeks is when I get my reversal surgery. And then so like it's after that I have to then heal.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah. But you will go back to it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But
Hunger.
he is an artist, yeah.
I know this
Yeah,
is
no, I mean,
his
like-
life. This is your life. This is your passion.
It's been my passion since I was a kid, like since I was a teenager. So it's like, it's like ever since I saw it on the internet when I was just like 16, 17, it's like and so like
You knew that was for you.
I knew. And I've cried enough about this over the last few days, and I've come to terms with what my life's going to be like for the next 6 months. And I have to think of other projects to do and other things to keep myself busy. The other thing is, I've spent a lot of time as HungerFF for the last 10 years of my life, and not a lot of time doing stuff for me. So
Yeah, there you go.
it's like I can finally like read a comic book again or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like this.
It's an
So
extra
it's just-
excuse to take care of yourself.
Yeah, for sure. There's
Yeah,
definitely
so
there's definitely a silver lining there. I know what you mean. Sure, you just get some time. And the thing is, what I like is that when I'm like injured or sick or whatever, it's like you don't feel guilty about taking the time off because you don't have a choice.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I love making content and I love filming. I love video editing. And so I'm at least lucky now that I have my podcast that I can still video edit and I can still do the things that I like to do with it. So it's like, that's been, at least I have another outlet still to be creative. So.
But so I've seen some of the videos and the people go very deep inside of you. And I'm just, you're not gonna be able to do that, right? Like we can't go that deep anymore. We have to put a limit. In my opinion, I want you to be safe.
I call this area the parking lot.
And why do you call it the parking lot?
That's because that's where it feels the best, and that's where you should probably park during it. So,
Okay.
That is so funny.
So I don't need to go that deep for it to feel really great. So I just want to. I always tell people just stick in the parking lot, just stick down and stick right in there. So it's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Good. So just let's make sure there's a speed limit and and we enforce it.
Yes. So no, I'm really grateful you guys. When you reached out to me, it was really great to hear from you.
Yeah, it was great. We have a special place in our hearts for HungerFF here on the show.
Thanks. And I thought I love the video you guys played at the auditorium reaction video.
The one we were what was it?
The live show.
Oh, at the live show.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
When I showed it to everybody, yeah.
I died. I showed it to
Man, that was a risky play on my part. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was so good. I show it to like all of my friends and they come over like, you want to see them? You want to see them reacting like in a whole crowd of people? Like,
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
It was
It's
epic.
really
I wonder,
awesome.
do you pick up fans when I do stuff like that? People come by and be like, "Oh, I saw you here. I'm interested."
I get hit up on Scruff and on Grindr from guys that know me from
Interesting.
Nice.
I mean, listen, it's a numbers game. There's for sure people watching who are into that. So
and like I've had people from my high school that I went to high school with reach out to me that they see me on the show, and so it's pretty wild. So
Wow.
That's wild.
yeah.
That's cool.
So as I understand, you put up a GoFundMe. There's a financial element here that's become a strain on you?
Well, I'm concerned about like I won't have content to upload as crowd of people.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm trying to open your GoFundMe. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I put a GoFundMe up because I figured that eventually there would come a point in the next, because I have 6 months until I can really film again, and I've only got about 2 months worth of content left.
Oh,
So,
that's good. You have some preloaded content.
I pre-filmed. I always pre-film it in advance, but it'll come a point where I have to either re-strategize about how I'm releasing it or how, and I just anticipate there being some fallout from that. And so and then I also have, the surgery was like $100,000.
Whoa.
Holy.
Yeah, it's a massive surgery.
What about insurance? Does that cover that?
I have insurance, but it's like I'm still responsible for like my deductible and co-insurance and all that stuff. So it's just it was an expensive, unforeseen cost that I wasn't planning on. Mm-hmm. So I did put up a GoFundMe. So and your guys' fans have already been amazing. I've been reading the notes and stuff, and it's all from H3 fam and H3 fam this, H3 fam, H3 fam. So
we care about your colon, man.
Did you guys ever end up sending out the golden prolapse card? Wasn't there a card?
Yeah, we
I think we
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it in the pack?
Oh yeah, it was in the playing
Well,
cards.
it
Yeah,
was
we did
in
that.
one. I forget how
Was it
many we
one?
did.
No,
Yeah,
there was a
like-
couple.
The-
There was like
there was a
50.
handful of them, but yeah, it was like a Willy Wonka type situation. Yeah.
Okay, cool, sweet, yeah, because I think one of the guys contacted me and asking me to sign it for him.
Oh, so that is a very rare card, I believe.
Yeah,
the
it
Golden
is.
Pro
Yeah,
Lab.
it's a rare card.
So signed by Hunger himself. That is a collectible right there.
Well, I didn't ever end up signing. He reached out to me. I reached back out and never heard back from him. So I was just saying, yeah, I never actually did sign it, but I heard that it existed. I know that it exists. So,
It's out there.
It's out there, yeah.
Well, Hunger has this GoFundMe up. We'll put it in the description if you guys want to support our boy as he continues in his healing process.
thank you guys. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna donate $500 right now.
Well, we are. I'm actually going to handle the
All of
payment.
us.
Yeah, all
Stop
of us.
with that.
The thing is,
You guys are the best.
it's a company card, so
So
it's
if you're
kind of like
from the-
we.
from the-
Really? Then
H3
why did you
fam
ask
to
me
you.
how much I want to donate?
I said we in the chat, didn't I?
Let me.
You said, what should I donate, actually?
Well, why are you asking me then? Why you even ask me if it's our money?
Oh, okay, we won't ask next time.
There you go. We
Yeah,
won't
just-
ask next time. Don't worry.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it in general. So thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Welcome. I hope
Thank you.
you.
Thank
We
you for your
love Hunger.
time.
I want you to heal. I want you to take this time and enjoy it as much as you can. And I know Hunger. I'll be honest. I'm afraid that when you heal, you get complacent.
I won't. I will promise you I will not.
All right, because I don't. It's risky business, man. And now that seal has been broken, you really got to be careful.
Yeah, I know. And but the thing is that, and I know that I have a ton of friends who've gone through the same thing.
Oh, yeah?
It's just I've never wanted to go through it myself, clearly, obviously, and so.
So
but
this
my
is a
grandma's
common
taking really good
injury.
care of me. I don't know if you can see her through the window, but my grandma's taking really good care of me right
That's
now.
amazing.
Thanks, Graham.
What a doll.
Program.
Does your grandma know what you do for a living?
Yeah.
Oh wow! How do you explain that to a grandma? Because I feel like that's just tough to touch.
I'm her favorite. She wants
I love that.
Shout out Grandma.
So she supports me no matter what I do.
Cute.
Yeah, she's cool. So, yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's it. Just be. Is this a common injury? I was meaning to ask that because you mentioned your friends also.
Yeah, it's a
In the
common.
field.
It not the way that I did it. No, it's not common. And I'm actually really grateful that I did it to myself because I can only imagine what would have happened to the guy who got accused of perforating HungerFF.
Oh yeah. You think people would be angry?
Oh my God, I think that person would be like excommunicated from the fisting community. And so like,
no.
I don't want that for anybody. So like, I'm grateful that I did it to myself, an accident. And then like, I don't have anybody to blame but me. And so there's nobody to blame but me. And so, it is what it is.
All right, Hunger, feel better.
Thanks, man.
Grandma FF, people are saying. Well,
Hold on. Do you want me to have her wave?
is Grandma FF appropriate or is that too much?
No, she's fine. Hang on.
She's
Oh,
gonna
we're
come
gonna say
wave.
hi to Grandma.
Grammy.
Grammy.
You want to wave really quick?
Let's say hi to Grammy.
Come here. Yeah, no, wave and say hi to them. This is the show I'm doing. Say hi.
Hey, Grammy.
Hey.
How you doing? Thank you for taking good care of him. Of
How are you
course
doing?
you are.
I'm hanging in there. Let's put it that way. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
Good.
I
We're
gotta
all.
take care of my baby boy now. So
Yeah, thank God for you to take care of him. I love
I
that.
love you.
I love.
You guys are nice meeting you,
That's so
Grandma.
sweet. That's lovely.
That is.
I'm gonna go back inside. So thanks, you guys. Thanks a lot, you guys.
All right, feel better, man. Be good and be careful, all right?
All right, I will.
right.
Have a good one.
Thanks,
Good one.
Hunger.
Thank you.
That's Hunger FF, everybody.
Wow. That's so special.